The Conyngham Valley Historical Society will be hosting a very special program for Veterans Day. I'm pleased to be joined today by Jane Burns. She is the treasurer for the Conyngham Valley Historical Society. She's also a retired history teacher, so she knows a lot about this. Jane, thank you so much for joining me. Why was it so important for the Historical Society to host this event?
Well, the Conyngham Valley Historical Society is an organization that represents the entire valley and draws the past to the present. And a number of years ago, since I didn't know if there was any community-wide program for veterans, I decided that it was time that we as an organization should do something. My father before me was very patriotic, and it definitely rubbed off on me. And walking through Union Cemetery on a daily basis and seeing all the flags waving, each one represents a veteran. Each one had made a personal sacrifice. Each one fought to defend our country and our rights and freedoms that their ancestors or they came to this country to enjoy. And I said, and we still enjoy them today. So with that said, it's basically to honor them and to remember the past and the present. The mission statement for the Conyngham Valley Historical Society is to preserve and to educate. And by having these programs, we're preserving the memories of these individuals, the sacrifices they made, and also with the many artifacts that have been entrusted to us that are housed up in the museum, it helps us to educate present and future generations, with what these veterans and basically all our valley has done in the past.
As a retired teacher and then as someone involved with the Historical Society, do you think that our youth, that our younger people are realizing the significance of Veterans Day and what it means and for our freedom? I
don't believe so. There's a lot of, they haven't been teaching history the way they had in the past. I guess different teachers teach in a different aspect or whatever, but I really don't believe they feel the significance of it. And that's one reason why when we give school tours, we try to emphasize the historical aspects of everything within the museum. And we have a very large, wonderful display of military items. We have artifacts dating back to the American Revolution, from the Sugarloaf Massacre. We have uniforms going all the way from, well, we now will have one with World War I straight up through Desert Storm. And the World War I uniform we recently acquired, and we will be introducing it into our collection on this Veterans Day. So that makes that day particularly special because it's a new uniform. And Veterans Day did start with the signing of the armistice at the end of the war on the 11th month, the 11th day and the 11th hour. So we're hoping this is something special for this one.
Well, the Historical Society, many people may not be familiar with it, but it is truly a beautiful museum in Conyngham, right on Main Street, very easy to find. And you are open every Saturday, so people can come through even if they can't make it for this special program. So this is a wonderful experience for people of all ages on a regular basis.
Yes, it is. We are open every Saturday, 1 to 4. Admission is always free. I mean, even our programs that we have, if we have a concert or something like that, we do a free will collection just to help us out a little bit because we're totally sponsored by donations. And recently we did a floor plan so that if, the representatives, the hostess at the museum that day doesn't want to go around and show people and point things out, we have a floor plan that we can hand to them and they know exactly what the areas represent and, some of the items like that. So they can do a self-guided tour. And that was a recent addition to what we have up there.
If someone wants to make a donation or become a member, they can do that as well, correct?
Yes, if you go to our website, which is ConynnghamHistoricalSociety.org, we have on the last page a contact page as well as a membership page, and they can just click on the link and they can download an application. There's a form that they can also make donations through. We don't take online donations, but you can send it in the mail using the form that you can print off online.
Today's news feature is brought to you by Frankie's Pizzeria and Restaurant in downtown Hazleton. For more information on their specials, hours, and where you can find their delicious tavern pizza, you can call 570-454-6000 or you can visit their Facebook page.